Welcome to Module 6, Building an E-commerce mobile app. This module is part of the Mobile App Development course, where we examine the specific technical and user experience requirements necessary to build high-converting mobile commerce solutions. Building an e-commerce mobile app. What you will learn in this module, we will deconstruct the professional e-commerce application. Our learning objectives include understanding the modular architecture of the e-commerce platform, implementing secure user authentication and optimized product catalog systems, designing frictionless shopping cart and checkout flows, integrating robust payment gateways including Stripe, Paystack, and Flutterwave, managing orders and utilizing push notification for user re-engagement. Finally, we will cover back-end performance strategies essential for scalability. Introduction: the mobile commerce opportunity. The commercial stakes in mobile developments are higher than in any other category. Currently, over 70% of global e-commerce transactions occur on mobile devices. However, this high volume comes with rigorous performance requirements. Statistics shows that the primary reason for cart abandonment is a complex or untrustworthy checkout experiences, and users will abandon an app entirely if it takes longer than 3 seconds to load. Therefore, technical performance is directly tied to revenue. For African markets, integrating local payment gateway and optimizing for low bandwidth conditions are powerful competitive differentiators. Architecture of an e-commerce mobile app. Clean architecture plus MVVM recommended pattern. The first one we have presentation layer, business logic layer, data layer, and back-end services. A scalable e-commerce applications requires a clean separation of concern. The mobile front end interact with a back-end API layer, which manages the database, product inventory, and user sessions. Whether you are using monolithic approach or microservices, the architecture must ensure that heavy operations such as processing payment or generating invoices, PDF, do not block the main UI threads. For presentation layer, screens, navigation, and UI component, product listing, cart, checkout, order tracking, and user profile screens, stateless widgets that read from view models. For business logic layer, pricing rules, discount, calculation, stock availability management, core fund validation, and order processing rules completely independent of the UI framework. For data layer, product catalog, APIs, user profile data, cart persistence, local plus remote, order history retrieval, and local caching for offline browsing of previous loaded items. Back-end services, REST API or GraphQL, first GRESQL database, payment gateways, Stripe, Paystack, CDN for images, push notification services, authentication, and order fulfillment web hooks. User authentication product catalog. User experience begin with authentication and discovery. Authentication must be seamless, supporting secure token-based sessions. For product catalog, performance is paramount. You must implement strategies such as lazy loading for product images, infinite scrolling, and aggressive local caching. In a region with limited bandwidth, your app must be lightweight, ensuring the catalog remains accessible even under suboptimal network conditions. Shopping cart and checkout flow, converting users into paying customers. Shopping cart best practices. Persist cart in both local storage and backend. Never lose items. Show real-time stock availability on each cart item. Display running total including estimated tax and shipping. Optimize checkout flow. 1. Cart review, delivery details, payment method, order review, and confirmation. For cart review, show items, quantities, prices, estimated delivery, and clear subtotal before any payment and details are requested. Delivery details, save addresses for returning users, address auto-complete for new entries, estimated delivery data shown prominently. Number 3, payment method. Save card, digital wallets, Apple Pay / Google Pay, and new card entry. Never show full card numbers after entry. Order review. Show a complete summary of items, addresses, payment methods, and final total, including all taxes and fees before charging. Confirmation. Immediate confirmation screen with order number, trigger order confirmation email, and push notification instantly. The checkout flow is the most critical juncture in the user journey. To maximize conversion, the process must be minimized to the fewest steps possible. You should avoid forcing guest users to register until necessary, provide clear progress indicators, and ensure that the card state is synchronized across devices. Every additional click or unclear field input increases the likelihood of cart abandonments. Payment integration. Choosing the right payment gateway for your market is very critical and important. So here we have some payment gateway. The first one we have Stripe, Paystack, Flutterwave, Apple Pay / Google Pay. For Stripe, developers prepared payment gateway. It supports 135 plus currencies and 40 plus countries. Card digital wallets, bank transfers, buy now, pay later, excellent API documentation, and SDK for Android and iOS. Paystack, West Africa. Trusted payment gateway in Nigeria and Ghana. Support cash, bank transfers, USD, and mobile money. Strong compliance, fraud detection, and developer documentation acquired by Stripe. Flutterwave, Pan-Africa. Leading Pan-Africa payment aggregator, it covers Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, and more. It also supports local methods, including mobile money, M-Pesa, and bank transfer across continents. Then Apple Pay / Google Pay, global wallet. Biometric authenticated one-tap checkout. No card number entry dramatically reduces checkout friction. Highest conversion rate for mobile purchases. Requires platform-specific SDK integration. Secure payment process is the backbone of e-commerce. You must be proficient in integrating global gateways like Stripe, but in the context of African market, you must also be capable of implementing localized solutions such as Paystack and Flutterwave. This integration must prioritize security, ensuring PCI compliance, and provide clear feedback loops for transaction success, failure, or pending statuses. Order management and push notification. Order management extend beyond the transactions. User expect real-time update regarding their order status. From confirmation to delivery, push notifications are your primary tool for this re-engagement. However, exercise caution. Use notifications strategically to provide value such as shipping updates or personalized offers, rather than creating notification fatigue that leads users to uninstall your applications. Back-end architecture and performance optimization. Speed equals to revenue minus every second of load time cost sales. Finally, consider the back-end infrastructure. E-commerce traffic can be volatile, especially during sales events. Your back-end must support horizontal scaling and ideally using cloud-native solutions that can handle traffic spike. Furthermore, implements a content delivery. Implement a content delivery network or CDN to serve static assets like product images closer to the user, drastically reducing latency and improving the overall time to pace integration for your customers. CDN for images. Serve all product photos from servers geographically close to each user. Reduces images load latency by 50 to 70% for global customers. Lazy loading. Load thumbnail images first. Only page and display full resolution. Photos when the user taps to view product. Save bandwidth and speed list scrolling. GraphQL/pre-fetching. Request only the exact field needed per screen and eliminate overfetching. Pre-fetch the next page of product as the user approaches the end of the current list. And also, the next is web image format. 30% smaller than JPEG at equivalent visual quality. Use with automatic fallback or to JPEG. For older Android devices that don't support WebP. Response catching. Catch product catalog API responses on the client. Return catch data instantly while refreshing in background. Reduces server load and improve perceived speed. Horizontal scaling. Architecture must handle traffic spike. Black Friday flash sales through horizontal scaling. Redis catching layers and message queues for order processing. Do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts in e-commerce and developments. Always upper guest checkout. Never force registration before a first purchase. Use tokenization for all cards. Never store raw card numbers. Integrate local payment method for your target markets. Paystack and Flutterwave. Display security trust signal prominently during checkout. Padlock badges. Persist the shopping cart in both local storage and backend. Use CDN for product images and WebP format to reduce load times. Don't force account creation before the user has seen the product or checkout. Don't store a raw card data on your services. Use gateway tokenization. Don't show only global gateway in markets with strong local payment preferences. Don't allow checkout without visible security indicators. It destroys trust. Don't send excessive push notification. Users will disable them and uninstall. Don't load full resolution images for all products simultaneously on list screens. Key takeaways. What you must remember and apply. Mobile commerce exceeds 70% of global e-commerce. Mobile-first design is essential, not optional. Guest checkout. The next is make sure guest checkout option is mandatory. Forcing registration before purchase kills conversion. It kills conversion rate. Also, never store raw card data. Always tokenize through the payment gateway for PCI DSS compliance. CDN delivery, WebP images, lazy loading, and response catching are essential performance strategies. And also, clean architecture plus MVVM presentation, business logic, data backend services. Stripe is developer prepared globally. Paystack and Flutter Web are essential for African markets. And then make sure to remember and apply implements 3D secure authentication to reduce fraudulent transaction chargebacks. Push notification must be contextual and valuable. Excessive notification cause uninstalls. Module assessments. Your assessment for this module is divided into two parts as usual. Part A, 20-point knowledge quiz covering the core architectural and business concept of the module. Part B, an 80-point written reflection. You are tasked with designing a proposal for a fashion retailer selling across West Africa. You must outline the core features, your payment integration strategy, how you will optimize catalog performance for slow networks, and your overall pushing notification strategy. Please refer to the assessment rubric to understand the grading criteria for content, organization, and use of model concepts. Conclusion. In conclusion, building a professional e-commerce mobile app requires careful attention to every aspect of the user journey, from product discovery through purchase completion to order delivery and re-engagement. The technical complexity is significant, but the commercial opportunity is immense. For African market, particularly, integrating Paystack and Flutter Web alongside performance optimization for limited bandwidth conditions are not optional. They are the difference between a product that works for your users and one that does not. Key takeaway: in e-commerce, every second of load time costs revenue, and every friction point costs a customer. Thank you for listening. We will meet in Module 7.